I was like, you're perfect. And so I walked out with Bandit that day. The best $50 I have spent in my entire life. Best $50 I ever spent. Welcome, everybody, into the grand finals of... Oh, let me put it in the stream title as well. The grand finals of Murky Cup qualifier number 5. Grand finals. Maybe we can sneak some viewers in from that. The grand finals of something? I want to watch the grand finals. I don't want to watch anything else. So, we have Exodia Stack versus Adventure scripted by Holpaka. What do we have so far? So Warhead Junction is the map choice. Battlefield and Towers of Doom banned out by... Sorry. Drank a little too much tea too quickly. Pazuubs, or Exodia Stack. We've got Adventure scripted by Holpaka with a Dragonshire Alterac. I apologize for all the flubs today. As I said, I didn't sleep much, so I'm struggling quite a bit today. We have our ban into Lucio. We have a ban into Blaze as well. As a reminder, this is the draft style of heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps, so 10 heroes will be unavailable in map number 2. Hopefully, we get a map number 3 today, and we'll see 20 heroes banned away. Of course, the bans at the top screen don't add to that list, but they are they do pertain to the draft, of course. So, when we start this out, we'll have 4 heroes banned away, but of course, the rest of the 86 are available. We're the opposite of... You don't need to come to my house. Ask all the questions you like. Oh, yeah, no, that's exactly, like, yeah. We had the opposite experience with Potato. They practically pushed him into our hands and said, okay, this is yours, now leave. Oh, wow. I went to a shelter to adopt a specific cat. One didn't want anything to do with me. Tigger crawled up and fell asleep on my lap. They choose you. You don't choose them. That's the truth, Zig. That is the frickin' truth. When my ex and I, we adopted a cat, an orange, named Odin. And we went in together, and basically there was, like, it was the back, like, I think, I don't know if it was very legal. It was the back of, it was, like, in the back room of a, animal grooming place in a, it wasn't, like, sketchy. Like, it was in Royal Oak, like, downtown Royal Oak. So it wasn't sketchy at all, but it was just kind of like, hey, come to the back room. And they had a big cage full of cats, like, from a litter. And my ex-girlfriend, I was like, you pick it out. You wanted the cat? I've got no problem. It's like your choice, Rachel. So she picked out the silliest and weirdest one, and Odin was amazing. Odin was such a good cat. A little difficult because he wanted to be an outdoor cat, but he was too stupid to be one. And I don't mean that as an insult. He would climb over the fence of a neighboring yard. The fences were like waist height, so not that big of a deal. Because we didn't have bears over there in Michigan. At least the big ones that'll claw your face off. But the Odin would jump over the fence into a neighbor's yard, sit there, and meow back towards our yard, waiting for us to jump over the fence, grab him, and take him back inside. Like, he'd like, jump over the fence and then be like, shit! So we had to train him to, like, not be an outdoor cat. And there was a lot of times when he would sneak out and hide underneath my car, and trying to reach a cat underneath your car does not work out. He never bit, he never scratched, he never hissed. But he's just a little difficult. But he was a great cat. Dumb as a rock. I mean, that cat fell off of tables and ran into walls and was afraid of bugs. So yeah. But he was great. I loved Odin. Rhaegar, Dahaka, and Nubrak on the right-hand side, as we do have a Muradin Hogger on the left. We got a Blaze, Sylvanas, Maiev banned away. Lucio, Brightwing. Are we going to get another healer ban, or are we going to get rid of a global in, like, Falstad or something? Tracer removed, okay. Also, this is my PSA for the people that are listening and paying attention. Adopt, don't shop. There's enough animals in the world that need a home already. You don't need to go buy a purebred anything. And also, mutts are better than any purebred. Done. That's my statement. Mutts are better animals. Just get you get the mixture of some of the most interesting parts of different breeds, and they're not inbred. And they're usually like $50. You don't have to spend like $400 and drive to Colorado. For a dog you don't care about. Illidan and Uther will be picked up here as well. Hunt Illidan is a bounty. I think they've claimed this though. Exodia Stack have not claimed Hunt Illidan. So Hunt Illidan is a bounty, can be claimed. We've got Adventure scripted by Holpaka. They've only done Monstrosity Abathur and Triple Healer Team. So they're going to pick up an Asmodan. Now, of course, Illidan has to take the hunt at level 10, which is assumed. But this is going to be an Asmodan on the right, which is well, out the gate is literally a bounty. But you have to win. You still got to win with it. It's all right. There's an Orphea. I send a screenshot to Big Scary Duck. No, I do not want to leave the server. I just want to join into this lobby.
Ready to roll out.
All orange cats share one brain cell, the meme goes. Yeah, I don't think Odin ever got a turn. All right, everybody. Map 1 in the best of 3 grand finals. Let's make these some big Twitch predictions. Let's get into it. Map number 1, Warhead Junction. Also, as always, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to subscribe. If you want to support the stream further, it's always much appreciated with bits, gifted subs, higher tier subs, all that good stuff. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching my stream. Thanks for supporting Bandit and myself in this wonderful space we call twitch.tv/Bahamut Gaming. Right side of the map, we've got Adventures scripted by Hopaka. Bish playing a Nubarak. Dead Inside on the Dahaka. Ren will be your Rhaegar. Mariel playing Asmodan and Hopaka on the Orphea. Left-hand side of the map is going to be Exodia stack with Dino on Illidan, Yasu, Uther, Kopin playing Hogger, Hazuab's Hammer, and Bad Benny on Muradin. What do you get for achieving bounties? So the bounties are essentially... What is this dark spot? That's weird. Looks like there's something floating above, but I think it's just a dark spot on the ground. So the base prize pool, sorry. Base prize pool for the tournament is $1,000. First place getting 600, and then, other places getting smaller fractions of that. And then there's the bounty. There's $1,000 for bounty. Now, the bounties are like shares. Like shares of a sandwich. And let's say 4 teams, by the end of this tournament, each complete 1 bounty. Not the case, but let's use that as an example because math is hard. So 4 teams complete 1 bounty each. Each team that completed a bounty would get $250 extra dollars, regardless of where they place in the tournament. Hell, if a team finishes a bounty and they don't even make it to the playoffs, they still get a share of that pot. Now, the bounties can and will continue into the playoffs that are happening not this weekend, but next weekend, I do believe. And the members of the Dudes have claimed 12 bounties in total, if I'm remembering correct. If you'd like a list of the bounties, you can use exclamation bracket. There's a little spot on the Liquipedia where you can click here for the list of bounties. There's also a spot which lists all the bounties that have been completed. Of course, there's overlap. All teams can complete Murky, but you can only do it once. Staggering blow from the Hogger, Hopaka getting low, and Orphea does go down. First blood on the left-hand side. They look for a drag onto Hazuabs to maybe get a kill onto him, but Dead Inside and friends can't find that counter kill, and that'll be the end of things. As Mr. Bandit, please stop chewing on your duo claws. Yo, Turbo, what's up, bud? How you been doing? You're in time for the gamble. Be sure to get some channel points in. Grand finals, everybody, so be sure to spend them channel points. No need to hang on to them. It's not like if you hang on to your channel points, they'll do anything, nor will they be worth anything extra. Stun. Uther stepping up. Hazuab's a little bit of damage. Interesting format. It's not it has been done before, the whole bounty thing. It's not the first time they've done this, but it is the first time they've extended it into the qualifier, I believe, like this. Usually the bounties can only be claimed and started and blah, blah, blah during playoff time. So I think the bounties being added in early was to encourage players to play some of these unique heroes, like Asmodan, like Hunt Illidan. But honestly, Hunt Illidan is... I really think Hunt Illidan should be replaced with, like... I had a thought about this earlier, and I'm blanking on it. Sergeant Hammer does go down. I feel like Hunt Illidan can be replaced with just something else. Now, what is eluding me? I had an idea earlier, but it's evaded me because, as I said, I didn't sleep much last night, so we're not all here today. At least Bandit is. Nubarak jumping to top lane. Dino jumping around. Nubarak burrows back in. Orphe with the chomp. Good damage onto Dino. Trying to get away here, and he's gonna not be able to get out alive. I got a postcard with channel points with a picture of a happy couple. Who was happy? I mean, yeah, you can get a Christmas card with channel points, but it's not like having more channel points will. It's not like annual return in your bank or anything like that. It's not like having a bunch will get you more in the future. But if you gamble them, you could get more. You know what I'm saying? A Nubarak. All nukes have been channeled here. Nubarak able to back away. Dead Inside playing very aggressive right now into the enemy squad. Lands a drag onto Sergeant Hammer. They're going to try and chomp down Hazuabs. The body blocks are pretty good. Rhaegar goes in with the lunge, and Dahaka finds the last little bit of damage, and that is Orphea with the auto attack needed to take down Uther. A double kill for the side of Adventure scripted by Hopaka. 1-4 in kills as Hogger looks to push up mid lane. I mean, he can honestly just bounce off of this, I think, right? He's going to throw the easy throw dynamite. It's still alive with like 10 HP. 190. Never mind. It's about 180 off. You and Bandit? I was happy? When was that? Hey, Mr. Duoclaw. I told you once, next time is a bop on the nose. Nice combination from Asmodeus. Oh, immediate pause, as we do have a Orphea DC, so let's go ahead and jump out of the game, and let's see what we got going on for this pause. Whose lightsaber emote is that? I have no idea who that is. What I do know is, what was the name of the is it Sith? There you go. There you go. That's a good little emote right there. The PP Sith Lightning. That's a good one. Oh, my Discord just went out. I was thinking that the Discord being out was going to be the same for them, but maybe not. You're smiling in the picture? Turba. You gotta smile through the pain, my friend. As is life. So 106 stacks currently. I'm sorry, I'm so perplexed by that nuke drop, but whatever. The reason I was checking the log was I was thinking that maybe Dahaka was a bot for that, like, half second or whatever and casted the nuke, and Dead Inside couldn't get the cancel onto it. Dino in top lane is going to get dove on, and he does go down. Another kill for the right-hand side. Adventure scripted by Hopaka will pick up their heroics. Ancestral, Cocoon, as well as the Tide Sin. In isolation for the Dahaka. Orphea with the Eternal Feast. Oh, and Hammer gets run down. Drag immediately. My God.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Okay. Top lane fort will go down. On the left-hand side, we do have Shockwave being picked up for the heroic. Teleport down towards the bottom, but there is vision, so Bish will grab that. Let's cycle through the other numbers. Avatar for Muradin, Shockwave Hogger, Hunt Illidan. So one of these teams is getting a bounty at the end of this map. Top lane fort goes down to the Dahaka pushing in. We do have a double nuke phase, north and south side of the map. A Nubarak and Muradin. A little scuffle here in the mid. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Gang squad rolling around right now. Bad Benny's forced to use Avatar. Nubarak still chasing onto him. The Divine Shield will come through in time. Dahaka does not land the isolation on anyone. The Shockwave is going to be, Shockwave will be the answer. Hunted from Illidan, trying to find some damage on the Hopaku, does get the Ancestor Healing from his friend Rhaegar. Cocoon onto Illidan, bottom lane fort, still a little low. Dunk from Azmodan onto Copen, trying to pull some of those tower shots off the allies around. Laser onto Copen once again, doesn't finish that out, so doesn't get any stackage. Nubrek is going to land a beautiful impale as Illidan dives in, and Hogger gets a awkward bounce at first, but it all works out in the end. Exactly, Turba. Smile through the pain and make sure everyone else is happy. So we have a 9-kill difference, a almost 2-level lead for Adventure scripted by Hopaka, and they're making it look like these Titans can bleed. Adventure scripted by Hopaka looking to shut down and get 10 points for this qualifier. So I'm trying to see if I have a bracket thing available. I don't. I'll have to check after this game. Never mind. Boston top to be grabbed. That's actually the perfect time for me to check the bracket, or the standings. So let's see here. Is there a way for me to... Oh, why is this... There we go. It's awkward. Okay, so, if Adventure scripted by Hopaka take first in this, they'll have 34 points. And they'll be tied with the dudes, I believe. And if Exodia stack gets 10 points, they're honestly still going to be behind the members of Adventure scripted by Hopaka. But as I mentioned, there is still another qualifier coming up this Saturday. The last chance qualifier, technically. Or qualifier 6. I guess not really last chance, because last chance is usually invited teams or whatever. Nubrek burrows in. They're looking for the nuke onto this keep after the first one opens up the keep front gate. Boss plus nuke plus 5 members pushing hard in top. Illidan's trying to split soak, but I don't think that's... I think the right call is hearth out Illidan and get back and help out the friends. And I do see him standing still, so yeah, he's going to hearth out completely. Hopefully a minion doesn't delay him out. And Nubrek burrows in, looking for Sergeant Hammer. Tower shots onto Dahaka, but that's immediately interrupted. The Cocoon onto Sergeant Hammer's the Ancestor Healing onto our... Rhaegar, I think it was, comes out in time. Copen a little bit low. The core shielding is dropped. Dead Inside is focusing onto the core. They want to take this down. And Nubrek burrows in once again, trying to summon some beetles, helping out. Boss around 50%. Core defenses launching newts. Nubrek goes down first, but it doesn't matter. This is going to be Adventure, scripted by Hopaka, taking map number 1. GG. Well played. Azmodan bounty collected. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into our best of 3 grand finals here in Murky Cup qualifier number 5. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we have got Exodia stacked down in this best of 3 series. On the right, it is going to be Adventure scripted by Hopaka up and looking for a quick 2-0. First pick goes over the side of Adventure scripted by Hopaka, meaning map pick priority came out from Exodia stack. There's something they want to do here. Of course, 10 heroes that were previously played on the previous map aren't available for this map number 2, and the bans at the top of the screen only pertain to the current map draft. But when we start this draft out, 14 heroes are unavailable. Sorry, I don't know how to like breathe and drink fluids today. I'm sorry, I'm just gassy. I'm gassy, I'm tired, and I'm trying my best. I want to play only Jeff the Land Shark. Looks super fun, if anything, just to play the cool heroes and villains we know and love. Yeah. I'm interested to check out Marvel Rivals. I'm very interested to check it out. It doesn't seem like the Marvel games are doing too bad. I mean, Marvel Snap seems like it's doing pretty good. But I don't think Marvel Rivals is Second Breakfast. I don't think it's the same company as Marvel Snap. I don't think. Might be wrong in that. Lucio removed. Maev gone. Hanzo band away. Do we get a Genji ban as well? Get rid of the Cyber... No, okay, Blaze. So first pick on the right-hand side, what are we going to lock in? Brightwing is up and available. If they want to look for a Brightwing, they could go for an early Johanna, I believe, is available as well. Great for the rotations here. Good for objective phasing. Solid tank that you can kind of roll anything into. Or maybe they go aggressive and they start out with a Diablo. Could look for a Garrosh. This is a map where we see that here and there. The skeletal defenders don't get in the way of his toss, but there is the Johanna, as I mentioned. I want to play only Jeff the Land Shark. King Shark is a shark, but that's DC if I'm not mistaken. The synergy of Malfurion Tracer to be grabbed. Okay. But I still want a mage. I still want Exodia stack to go into a mage so they have a faster wave clear and a synergy with the Malfurion for his Innervate. I'm freezing today. I apologize, everybody. Okay, I do like the Kerrigan, Brightwing coming through. Is this going to be an Ana ban? In the past? No, because that was when it was main tank Uther. I don't think we'll see the Ana ban. Usually, in the past, we would see like main tank Uther and Kerrigan Ana together. But I don't think that's going to be the composition being built right now. What do they want to ban out here? Maybe a solo laner that they don't want to deal with, like a Imperius or something. Okay, Sylvanas gone, so push potential removed. Or amplified push potential removed. Sorry. Struggling a bit today. Heavily today, actually. I'm gonna assume it's a main tank. I mean, that seems like a simple ban, unless there's a solo laner they want to remove as well. Get rid of, like, Leoric or Sonya. Okay, they're gonna get rid of Diablo. I don't want to... Okay, no, I mean, it works out, actually. That makes a lot of sense, because, like, Shadow Charge, Overpower, Root for Malfurion, Tracer goes in, Sustain Damage, Pulse Bomb. So I like it. You should kind of shut down a bit of this dive composition. Muradin and Anubarak were played in the last map. Varian's available. There's going to be the Kael'thas with Leoric. Convection Kael'thas is a bounty. Convection Kael'thas is a bounty, and it has... You know when you're so tired, your eyes keep burning really, really bad, and you just keep blinking to hope that it helps? That's where I'm at today. They have not played... I know someone did Convection Kael'thas. The dudes did Convection Kael'thas, so they could go Convection at level 1. We'll see if that's going to be the case. Hey, Gato. There is a Spooky Worm emote. We've had it for a while. Gonna try for the Gazlo again on the right. Wait, no, that was a different team going for Gazlo earlier. Gul'dan will round out that draft as well. Okay, Gazlo on the right. Convection Kael'thas on the left, maybe. So we have a potential bounty on the left-hand side. Right side is, of course, just drafting the hero. It makes you eligible. But, of course, to actually get the bounty, you need to win the game. Yeah, with the Malfurion Kael'thas, this works out really good. We have Gravity Lapse and Root to follow up the hook. I think Exodia stack can take us, but I'm a little worried here. I'm a little worried. I did feel like Adventure Scripted by Hopak had a really good map number 1 on Warhead Junction. My worm's better because it's a spooky worm. That phrasing did not sound good. That phrasing did not sound very good. All right, everybody. Let's get into it. Map number 2. Could be the final map of the day. Let's get some big gambles in, chat. This could be our final map of the day. Let's get some nice hearty gambles in as we are here in this Exodia stack on the left-hand side with a Stitches Bad Benny, Hazuabs on your Kael'thas. We got a Dino Tracer, Copen on the Leoric, and Yasuo will be Malfurion. Right side of the map, we're taking a peek at Adventure Scripted by Hopaka, looking for a quick 2-0 in this best-of-3 series. Mariel playing the Gul'dan. We've got a Bish on your Kerrigan. Ren, Brightwing, dead inside. There's going to be Gazlo, and Hopaka is playing that Johanna. So level 1s are here. Did I set up the player vision? I did. There we go. You're all in with 300. Best of luck. Hey, Turbo. What's up, bud? What is that emote? Interesting. Stitch is level 1, hungry for more. There is going to be a Convection Kael'thas. Or Patchwork Creation, sorry. Hungry for more is the globes at level 1. Chaotic Energy on our Gul'dan. Hyper Shift for Brightwing. Onto the Kerrigan with the Soothing Mist activated. Living Bomb is applied. And Hazuab's Kael'thas going to try and get another stack on his Convection. Only one currently. Unable to land a second there. Alright, so... Rocket Boots for our Gazlo at level 1. Parting Gift. Phaeton to death. Our first objective is Arcane in the top lane, or mid lane. As Kerrigan ravages in. Those trade camps here on the left and right. Tracer starts out the camp in the bottom. I don't think there'll be an invade onto this camp right now. 59,000 to 18,000. Chat wants a map 3, and I don't blame you, I don't blame you, buds. I do not blame you. Kerrigan with the combo onto Kael'thas. Hazuabs! The only stack he had of Convection gone. So he'll need to, well, he needs to get another, he needs to now get 20 again. He might have had 2, but either way, it doesn't matter. He's back down to 0. Kerrigan with the Sharpened Blades level 4. Got the Unstable Anomaly from our Brightwing. Subdue for Johanna. Got the Neo Peasants on our Kael'thas, as well as the hyper focus coils. Ugh. I was doing a bunch of exercises today at physical therapy, and my physical therapist had to correct me on a couple things. And I looked at him and I was like, I have really, really bad snowboarder habits. Because essentially I had to do like this bending at the waist thing. Kind of like a version of a squat. Good combo from Kerrigan. Just looking to build some assimilation shields. Gets the Phase Shift from Brightwing. Parting Gift from Tracer's not enough. The Condemn from Johanna trying to step up right now. As Copen Leorc is a little bit low, but he doesn't get picked off. But it was funny because, like, I was like, yeah, I've got, like, he was explaining and showing stuff to me, and I was like, you know, this is going to be a struggle for me because it basically breaks all the basic rules of snowboarding with, like, center of mass and stance and everything. I was struggling a bit with it this morning, but I also think that was because I was a quarter awake at physical therapy. Just kind of going through the motions. But it was a good session. I didn't have to do stim and ice at the end, which is nice. Stim is like the electrical shock in your back. Try and loosen the muscles up a little bit, but knock on wood, they haven't been tight today. Objective phase is looking really good for Exodia stack, but the adventures scripted by Hopaka step in and start building up their own sapper count here. Copen low, Leorc goes down. A gravity lapse from Kael'thas with the Netherwind to return 80 of the 90 mana when landing under an enemy hero was picked up by Kael'thas. Pulse Bomb, Phase Shift onto Gul'dan, he's gonna live as the Peekaboo comes through with some extra shielding, but it's gonna be Objective Phase. First one of the game to Exodia stack as the Gravity Lapse once again connecting, and this time our Gul'dan does go down. As a reminder for the Convection Kael'thas, they just need to win. It doesn't matter if Convection is done or not, he'll get the bounty if Exodia stack wins. And we've got a nice big gamble on this one. Let's see how it goes, everybody. Somehow that Gravity Lapse caught the heel of Johanna. She'll move away. Good Pulse Bomb onto her as well, but the Iron Skin eats most of the damage. Phase Shift from Brightwing. Over onto the Johanna. More Peekaboo shielding as well. Tracer with some good sustained damage onto the fort. Johanna eats a jump from the Punisher. Another shield glare onto the Tracer, trying to deny some of her sustained damage. The mid lane fort will be dropped down below 50%. And that looks like it's the end of things there in mid. 10 regeneration globes of 15 for our Gul'dan. We've got 50 out of the 75 on the sharpened blades. A hook goes out from Stitches, finds Holpaka in the bush as the camp was being grabbed on the right-hand side of this. Camp's traded as 10 talent here comes up soon at the top of the screen. Flame strikes, nice living bomb applied to Bish. The pulse bomb as well, but there's a phase shift from Brightwing, a soothing miss activated. Some healing denial onto the enemies, but it is not going to yield a kill, it looks like. Pixie Dust activated onto this Kerrigan. She's so low, but doesn't go down. Polymorph from Brightwing. And the Arcane Flare, the drain, the hook is going to be the answer. And Gul'dan will trade into Malfurion. Little dismount right there in the rotation between top and bottom of Gazlowe and Leoric as Gazlowe manages mid, making sure this fort doesn't go down. Providing periodic catapult pressure to the enemy. We got Putrid Bile, Malfurion considering his level 10. See what that'll be later on when he actually picks it, but we also have an Entomb Leoric, Phoenix Kael'thas, Blessed Shield, as that starts out this disengage from Holpaka. He's dead. Iron Skin activated, Phase Shift comes through, Brightwing blinks away, the Living Bomb applied, not shared to any allies around, or at least not the second time. Robo Goblin for our Gazlowe, by the way. Malfurion did go into Tranquility. This is going to be our Quantum Spike. Yes? Yes, Quantum... Sorry, I thought it was the red one for a second. For one, I knew the icon was different, but I was blanking on the name for 2 seconds there. But as I mentioned, Robo Goblin, Horrify from Gul'dan, as well as our Ultralisk from Kerrigan. That is a third cup of tea going down, which I honestly don't think it's making any difference today. Phase shift from Brightwing. A little Pixie Dust applied as well. Bad Benny able to work his way away from a Explodium charge of Dead Inside, who's getting a little bit low here. Gets pulled out of position, has to run through a Phoenix. Putrid Bile's down on the ground. Blink heals from Brightwing. Some of that healing being denied. As a Horrify from Gul'dan is activated. Nice Explodium charge. The Fell Flame doesn't catch Dino. Kerrigan with an Primal Grasp trying to take down this Tracer. Gul'dan gets hooked in. He's going to be able to drain the health and at least trade. Brightwing's dead to the Living Bomb. Can they trade it into this Leoric, who Wraith walks forward, has the drain onto Dead Inside. But a root from Malfurion. That should be a dead Johanna with a Mace to the face. I guess more like a mop to the face. Bandit's having some running dreams right now. He is getting after that ball. So Kerrigan in mid was 70 of 75. Hazuab's hearthing out because Convection Kael'thas never have any mana problems. He just wants to check out the Hall of Storms really quickly with his 11 Convection stacks. Gazlowe got picked off in top lane as he was pushing things up. Man, he literally fell apart. We call that a yard sale. Leo pushes up the wave into the fort front gate as it's 6-4 in kills currently. Punisher jump pulled by Gul'dan. Or at least activated by Gul'dan, but Johanna a little too far forward there. Regeneration Globe needed for our Gul'dan's level 1 is going to be picked up. I heard a Kael'thas global announcement. He landed a Gravity Lab, so it doesn't look like he'll be able to find a kill. He does get a 12th stack on Convection. Holpaka does go down to the drain hope of this Leoric. And Punisher Frozen is a little low here on HP. Leoric Wraith walks in, looking for Gul'dan. Good Horrify from him to try and split the Tracer. She'll recall, Parting Gift, as well as the Pulse Bomb missing. It doesn't matter, though. Gul'dan's still dead. Dead Inside's going to be dead on the outside as well. And it's falling apart here for Adventure scripted by Holpaka. So Kerrigan's like, all right, I'll get the consolation prize of pushing top lane wave onto the fort right now. She'll get this down by to about 50%. Bad Benny Dino will be able to look for some damage onto this fort and bottom, but Dino's unable to stick around too long as the fort shots were right onto the Tracer. Minion Wave is not far behind. 16 talent here in tow as well. Johanna with a Shield Glare immediately, just pushing back the wave as quickly as she possibly can. Gul'dan, Gazlowe back from death, working their way out of the Hall of Storms. And Kerrigan has already finished Sharpened Blades. No sub done for the Johanna. As I mentioned, our Kael'thas is at 12 out of 20 stacks on Convection. A hook goes fishing from Stitches as it's a level and a quarter difference. And a talent tier advantage to our left side. Ominous Wraithrow, focus. Looking at Kael'thas, what he's going to go into at level 16 here. Okay, so Kael'thas does go Ignite. Gonna look for a potential kill into Leoric. He starts the Wraith Walk through the enemies, moving down towards Bad Benny. Decides to double back for a second there. Gravity Lapse was anticipating the hook to connect, but no one was at the end of that chain. A 5 kill difference, a 3/4 of a level lead to 16 on the right-hand side, but more than that in the advantage for the side of Exodia stack here. Top lane 4 does go down. That's going to be a catch onto this Gazlowe. Phase shift from Brightwing. Gul'dan starts draining the life of this Leoric. Tracer blinks in with the Pulse Bomb. Dead inside. Still lives with 381 HP. Impalers and Catapult pushing in through mid. Those will be cleared away. Next objective, Mortar Punisher. Shouldn't be far off from an announcement. We should see 16 level 16s on both sides. And that'll at least alleviate the pressure of... Well, that'll allow the members of Adventure Scripted by Hopaka to step out of their keep front gate safety or the fort value in top. Critterize will be big. We've got the painful spikes. Also be seeing the darkness within Gul'dan, Holy Renewal. We've got the Arc Reactor. What's Tracer's, oh, the heavy-handed, right. Heavy-handed for Tracer. Looking to evade this camp. I mean, it's even talent here. Dino scouted. The drain is broken off by, or broken away from, by that blink from her. And Benny steps up. There's going to be an Explodium charge on the point. Kerrigan throws the Ultralisk out, gets the phase shift from Brightwing. No, she doesn't. She actually cancels that by using the Chrysalis. She dives onto the Leoric. The camp does manage to get picked up by the crew of Adventure Scripted by Hopaka. Dead inside is so very low. 300, 200, no HP left. Is there a ability to trade? Kerrigan with a whole heckload of damage, and the assimilation shields are pretty good, but Tracer finds another kill. They gotta keep trading here. Gul'dan dropping low. Gravity Lapse is good from Hazuabs, and he gets the last auto attack needed. Everything falling apart in this invade. It was looking good while the trades were happening, but at the end, it is still a 1-for-3 favoring an Exodia stack. Camp was grabbed, though. Kael'thas will clear that out. Impaler camp bottom. It's looking promising for a map number 3. But you just never know. We'll see if Adventure Scripted by Hopaka can hold on. Well, Moonfires from Malfurion pushing up. Brightwing clearing out the Catapult in bottom. The Impaler camp moving in, but it does outrange structures ever so slightly. So Gaz will help clear this out. With those extra kills picked up as well, Johanna trying to mitigate some of that experience advantage with some soaking through mid and bottom, or through mid mostly. And the Punisher will confirm the top lane fort. I think they defend over at Keep realistically. Unless they want some sort of like flank into all this. Blessed Hammers will give away some of the positioning, I do think. Oh no, okay, Johanna eats the jump, but there's an Entomb right there immediately. No Buried Alive, level 20. The Horrify from Gul'dan does push back a few enemies. Phase shift from Brightwing, a little bit of healing denial. Blinks around from Brightwing. She does go down to Leoric. The Bless Shield from Johanna going up. There's Kerrigan looking for the double kill, and she finds it. Kael'thas stacks! Kael'thas stacks! But as I said, it doesn't matter if he finishes them or not, if they just have to win with that talent being picked. A hook looking for somebody. Hopaka goes up, goes in with the Condemn, Punish, but there were only 3 heroes available, so no Subdue to be finished out. Gazlowe, Robo Goblin eats the second jump, pulls this Punisher down towards mid. The Keep in top lane, the entire gate is taken down, but the Punisher will fall, and I don't think they can take down a Keep. A hook searching for someone. Bad Benny can't find anything. I misread the situation there. I thought the Kerrigan got the double kill, but it looks like that's not the case at all. Oh no, Leoric was able to cheat Death and he respawned, that's why. I was like, wait a second. Uh-oh, Copen! No way, no way, no way. 6 HP! 6 HP. That is an Abathur slap right there. Who needs stacks anyways? That's true. That's true. 20 will be grabbed here on the right side. 14 to 8 in kills, favoring the side of an Exodia stack who want this map 3. They don't want to get second place this week. They need the 10 points. A hook, no connection on to Gul'dan as I thought it would pull them. Leoric up in 7, but of course he's just going to respawn and take down the keep. It's probably expected. $175 equals 300. That's the math. Hook onto Olpaka. Doesn't seem to matter. Leoric finds the buried alive entomb. Johanna's trying to walk out of it, but she can't get out in time. Does go down. 63-second death timer. Gazlo with the bomb toss. Horrify from Gul'dan. Malfurion split from his team. He does have the Tranquility activated with the Serenity level 20. Kerrigan went in a little too deep, and she's going to go down. Wait. Eventually. There you go. Sorry, I wanted to look at something really quickly. I don't know what Malfurion was talking about there. I don't know what Yasu was talking about there. 27 on Johanna, 48 on the Kerrigan. I think they're going to guarantee keep and look for next objective as Azuobs. Throwing out Flame Strikes, does have the Flamethrower level 20. Bad Benny looking for the hook. Azu looking to follow that up with a Gravity Lapse. Bottom lane keep does go down. So Johanna's back. Oh boy, I gotta be honest though. I mean, oh, buried alive. Storm Shield activated by the Johanna. Face Shift from Brightwing. So they missed as well. The mid keep does go down. The Future Bow from Stitches active. No Gift of the Embalmer level 20. Gazlo with a third of his HP gets a little blink heal from the Brightwing. Catapult and bottom managed by the minion wave, so no concern on that one. And Kerrigan's respawned. Even with a Adventure scripted by Hopaka need to get an insanely good fight around this objective, take down bottom fort with objective. The enemy team will spawn somewhere around 50% of the keep here. Adventure scripted by Hopaka need 2 really, really good fights. See if they can get it. Tomb for Leoric up in 3 seconds. Peekaboo from Brightwing. Nice and stoppable for that Stitches as he backs away, avoiding the combo from Kerrigan. She's looking to pressure onto Dino. 29 to 8 in Skeletal Defenders. 34 as Kael'thas does have that Flamethrower, so he's able to get a lot of Skeletal Defenders from a safe distance. Gravity Lapse thrown out. Drain onto Dead Inside. Was inside that Entomb from Leoric. Copen getting low here. Copen getting low. And Dead Inside will go down to the Living Bomb. I don't think the Pixie Dust was applied quick enough. They're looking to take down Yasu. Chrysalis avoids some of that damage. Meanwhile, Bad Benny trying to take out this Brightwing. Punisher is advancing towards core with catapults and such in tow. It does seem very promising, ladies and gentlemen, that we're going to a map number 3. Catapults are already weakening the shield. You've got this Arcane Punisher for bottom lane. And they're cleaning things up right now. This is going to be looking like a... Maybe?
Team kill!
Red team dominated.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Murky mains and Cho'Gall champions. We're heading to a map number 3 in our grand finals. GG, well played. Exodia stack will take Infernal Shrines, and hey, we got a series on our hands that's fun to have. Okay, welcome back everybody into the final map of the day. We are here on the Garden of Terror. We have Exodia stack on the left-hand side. We've got Adventure scripted by Hopaka on the right. And we'll see how things will unfold here in this map. It's looking like first pick goes over the side of Exodia Stacks. The losing side of Adventure Scripted by Hopaka want to do something particularly here. Last game, did both teams have a bounty? I know there was Convection Kalephos. What was the other one potentially? Gazlo. Unfortunately, they cannot attempt Gazlo again because heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in this best of 3. So at the start of the draft, 24 of the 90 heroes will be unavailable because we have bans at the top of the screen. And then, of course, we get 2 more bans in the mid-ban phase. Blaze removed as the first hero. Okay. Lucio as well. I don't hate that at all. What do we want to do here? What is the game plan from our teams? Hanzo gone, Lucio gone. I think Genji's still up, but I think realistically, you grab some heroes that can do camps fairly easily. Don't you think, Bandit? I mean, Genji can kind of do camps. Siege Giants, Shin Gun values a little bit is okay. It was nerfed recently in the most in our patch last week. Was that really last week already? Wow. Yeah, last week was our patch. Holy crap. Feels like ages ago already. Exclamation patch if you want to check it out. It's over on YouTube. Let's see. Okay. What do you want to start with here? Anduin doesn't seem like a bad idea. Oh, Hazuab's, not Hazuab, sorry, Sylvanas is up and available, so I don't disagree with that. That's not a bad start for a draft whatsoever. Good siege potential, wave clear, you can steal some minions to bolster a wave as well with possession. You could also bolster camps with the Mercenary Queen, one of the highest mercenary, mercenary buffs in the game. Gazlo used to rival her, but he doesn't have Hired Goons, I think was the name of the talent anymore. Or, yeah, right? Hired Goons was removed. There's the Genji, there's the ETC. I don't think we're gonna see the availability of an Anduin. Either it gets picked right here, or it gets banned away. Or it's Banduin. Or it is Banduin. You can't do that. Wait, can you? Wait, yeah, you can. Cho'Gall hasn't been played yet in this series. He was played in the previous series. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a Cho'Gall, so now is the best time to start a Twitch prediction, don't you think? I know I keep apologizing, and I'm sorry for apologizing, for being sorry, for being so tired. I'm trying my hardest today, but it's not clicking. My brain don't want to do brain. Safe ban. Very safe ban right there. Oh, wait, hold on one second. Hold on. Delete it. I forgot to do one thing. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now the gamble's up. Sorry, my bad. I meant to put it for 10 minutes because we're going to start it out halfway through because we got the Cho'Gall coming through. Coming on deck, we got a Cho'Gall, Genji, Anduin was not banned away, so probably Anduin and then some sort of auto attacker for grabbing camps.
I heed the voice.
Hell, it's about damn time.
So Tychus into Exodia stack, I don't hate that whatsoever with the Cho'Gall. Brains are so smart yet so dumb. Well, I didn't sleep much last night, and I'm having that. You know when you can't keep your eyes open? It's 1:30 for me in the afternoon, and I'm struggling with that right now. Greymane is Reddit's favorite hero back in 2018, I think it was.
Let's save some lives.
What? They actually did this before, without the Deathwing, but they did do Lieutenant Morales with Cho'Gall, and they chose to do, they chose to win, or they chose the bounty with the... I'm just gonna shut up and start casting. Ugh. Lean into it? What, being tired? I'm trying. I'm doing my best, sir. Who made this man a streamer? On the right-hand side, we've got Adventure scripted by Hopaka, Bish on Genji, Dead Inside ETC, Ren your Tyrande, Down for Live, Marielle playing the Tychus, and Hopaka on the Murky. Left-hand side of the map, we got Exodia stack. We'll look for a Yasu Morales, Bad Benny Deathwing, Dino on your Sylvanas. We've got a Kopin, Cho, and Hazuab's Gull. Most importantly, does the Sentinel hit? We do have Ranger level 1.
3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Oh! No Sentinel hit level 1. I got something for this.
Miss.
Bottom lane, ETC power slides in. The Lunar Flare from Tyrande connecting. Is that Fisheye for Murky? Really? Okay, yeah, Fisheye. He's going to place it over here. You can actually see the edge of the vision that Murky does gain from this. This is currently Murky's vision. Now, the issue is there's going to be a big red dot that pops over people's heads, sort of like how you see over Cho'Gall right now. Kind of difficult. But, yeah. What are your thoughts on Exodia stack comp? Well, it's a Cho'Gall, so of course I'm happy. Welcome to the stream, first-time chatter. Come on, y'all. Amazing odds to get your gambles in. That's true, Blur Ninja. That's very true. My one mod that does all the work for all my other mods. It's a Giga Chad comp. That's a way. That's, you know what? That's a good way to phrase it. It's a Giga Chad comp. Power slide. They Mocus the Feralis. You can't do that. You can't Mocus Feralis. That's not allowed. David and Goliath in top lane, aka Murky versus Deathwing in top lane. Realistically, like, Murky's not even the size of Deathwing's toenail. Oh. Camp stolen away on the left-hand side. Deathwing rotating in. He's going to discover this in a moment. But Genji will be able to stay on the point. Body blocks from Murky are pretty good. What a sentence to say. Body blocks from Murky into Deathwing. Yeah. You work me so hard. Yeah, I do. I absolutely do.
Just in time for the seeds of my vengeance to sprout.
ETC with speed metal level 4, really? Huh. Okay. No crowd surfer. Going for the speed metal, either chase or run away. Ooh, we have in the rhythm stacks for Tychus. The dings are coming through. If you don't know, excuse me, sorry. Baseline's duration for minigun is 3 seconds. Thank you for the follow. Glad you enjoyed the stream. So every stack is an additional 0.03 seconds. So at 100 stacks, Tychus has effectively doubled his minigun duration time to 6 seconds. Shuriken Mastery, we've got the Slime time for Murky. Level 4 for Sylvanas is going to be going into the Unstable Poison for a little faster wave clear. No Possession, no Mercenary Queen. Power Slide into Lunar Flare. Grenade as well from Tychus. No quarterback, by the way. He did go into Combat Tactician, which is going to give him a 1 range increase, taking him to 4.5. If I memory serves me right. No, he's at 5.5. Sorry, his baseline's 4.5. So he's got that little extra range, so he can melt down this Cho'Gall a little bit faster. Grenade thrown out. Tyrande goes down to Cho'Gall. First kill on the right from the left-hand side. No follow-up into ETC or Genji. Murky 4 stacks on Slime time. Probably easy to get up against this Deathwing here, but also got to be careful as Murky's health bar is currently a total of 961 as the level roll-through comes in. Tyrande Sentinel does connect onto 2. ETC power slides in. That was risky, but the speed metal is exactly what he needed to run away Disengage is the right word for it. Grenade from Morales, throw him back. Thank you again, Tom Mad, for the follow. Murky's still chilling in top. Deathwing looks like he's taking flight. He's healing up some health. You can see in the top left bar. Morales playing very safe now after the power slide, lunar flare, single target deletion sort of thing happened. Yasu playing very safe in front of the fort front gate, not stepping too far out. Keeping that beam at max range. As Tychus dashes forward, minigun is active, gets a few more stacks, 51. And he's effectively got a 4.5 second minigun duration power slide. Where's the lunar flare? Not available, it looks like. No Huntress mark as well applied. Sentinel going out. It is going to be the Ranger level 1, so Sentinel pierces the first target hit. The first hero hit, its width is increased 25% and deals up to 250% more damage based on the distance traveled. Now everything's going up in top lane for Murky. He's got some slime. He's got some slime time stacks up against this Deathwing. I think he gets his, there's 2 rewards, right? Yes, at 10, 125 extra damage. At 20, fully completed quests, you increase the slime amount, the slime amount slow to 30%. So it's not an additional 30%, it's just now at 30%. But it's not like that matters up against Deathwing currently, because the slow won't affect him. But the extra damage doesn't hurt. Murky also going into Time to Krill. Basic attacks against enemy heroes deal an additional 10 damage per second and slow the target by 7% for 4 seconds. This effect can stack up to 5 times. So 35% slow, which I think stacks with the slime time, so 65% for both. Like you get the, 5 auto attacks, and then you get a slime. And I think you'd have 65% slow. I think that math works out. It is a Morales medevac. You're not, she's not gonna stim the Cho'Gall or the Sylvanas. But medevac also has good utility. Cho'Gall goes down or whatever. Morales can summon the medevac from the Hall of Storms with the reinforcements. Sylvanas goes down to Murky and Genji. Keep that in mind. I was looking at the minimap, I was like, really? Just Murky? Of course. Of course Genji was around. First objective phase has been ignored for the last, I don't know, 4-ish minutes. Octograb, Draken Laser Drill, ETC Mosh, X-Strike, and Starfall from Tyrande. We have the Bellowing Roar, Wailing Arrow, Twilight Hammer, Twisting Nether, and as I mentioned, that medevac. In the bottom lane, the Lunar Flare goes out, the Sentinel does hit. Little kiss onto Cho'Gall and Morales, but that's as much as, well, and some damage. That's as much as Tyrande will be able to yield or find. Sentinel does land on a bad Benny. Oh, I was curious if it would, because like it was going from bottom lane, so that would have been, I think, the max increase on the damage. So I was curious how much that would have chunked into Sylvanas. Sylvanas is going to get octo-grabbed over here. Genji comes in with the shurikens and such. The Wailing Arrows answered back into them. No stun from Deathwing. He opens up the Lava Burst. Dino so very low. Genji with the deflect, and that is enough damage to take down Sylvanas once again in the top lane. The crew of adventures scripted by Hopaka, they want this Murky bounty. And keep in mind, Murky bounties are worth triple bounty points. So if you have 7 bounties claimed before this game, and you win with a Murky, you're now at 10. Hopefully that math is simple and makes sense. Tychus's minigun is probably over 100 stacks at this point. We'll check after we rotate through all these different stats at the bottom of the screen. Power Slide, Lunar Flare. Cho'Gall tries to avoid it with a little shove. ETC Face Melt pushes him back. Tyrande activates the Starfall as the Twisting Nether does activate onto her. Cho'Gall down to 50%, kind of running into the corner. Deathwing with some death drops from his Skyfall level 7. Keep in mind, he does also heal up from hitting those onto enemy heroes. It's not just damage on the ground. We also heal for 3% of his maximum health. Power Slide, Mosh Pit, nicely done! And grenade, Cho'Gall, Morales go down. Murky's picked off, but Genji still gets the kill, and Murky spawns right out of the egg. Immediate slime onto Deathwing. Looking for the second. He's going to get that 13 stack. Shuriken's coming in from Genji. Does have the Shuriken Mastery. Bad Benny's got a Cataclysm away to safety, as Murky should get the channel on this. Oh, wait, Genji, really? You going in for this, bud? Bellowing Roar wasted. Oh no, he was switching forms. Bellowing Roar is still off cooldown. Never mind. 125 stacks. Wow. 144 stacks, my friend.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
He's gonna actually make it 151. Malibu rum. Some of you, like, someone in chat has to get that reference right there. Someone in chat has to. Tyrande goes down. The Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas. Deathwing wants to try and take down the Tychus. The Lava Burst. 93 HP. 92 more than Mariel needed right there, as this is our Sylvanas with the Black Arrows expiring here. Oh, Deathwing, bye-bye. Tychus has a, what, 7.5 minigun duration currently? A little bit more than that. Hey, what's up, Braz?
That seed is ready for gathering. I suggest you do it now.
That's a lot of damage onto Morales right there. She wasn't full, but it almost did 50% of her HP. Garden Terrors will be summoned over to the side of Adventure scripted by Hopaka as the Murky continues to murk in top lane. I'm absolutely blown away that no one has gone fishing for his egg and found it and removed it. Like, it's actually mind-boggling that this egg has lived on the enemy side of the map for so long. And as I mentioned, there's that little red dot over Deathwing's head. He knows that the Murky egg is around somewhere. I mean, he literally saw Murky come out of this bush at a point and never went back and checked it. Weird. Maybe it's Exodia stack are getting a little tired. It is getting a little late in EU right now. It is currently 22:34, I think, in CEST. Cho'Gall goes down. Dino picked off as well to Genji. 11-2 in kills. Murky's only died like twice, I think, right? Murky has literally died twice. He's got 0.5 death. Garden Terror's pushing things up. Tychus with 180 stacks. Golly, what is that total at right now? 5.41 increase. There's an 8.41 second minigun duration. This is 11 minutes 40 seconds in. Uh-oh, goodbye Morales. Unless you can get to the Hall of Storms? Yeah. I guess goodbye. She made it to the Hall of Storms. Overgrowth plant in bottom lane cleared away. Garden Terrors have expired. Murky's going to do Murky things in mid, as he will confirm a fort with the minion wave arriving. What do I think Exodia would need to do to turn this around? I think they, like... macro back and forth, like macro clearing and stuff like that is... it's not going to work right now, and they're spread so thin from the Murky and all that kind of stuff, split pushing and the harassment from Hopaka and all that. Yeah, Cho'Gall's gonna find this. The Octo grab onto Sylvanas, and so there you go. They finally killed the Murky. That's one thing. I honestly think that Exodia stack kind of need to deathball a bit. Like, getting Murky kills and stuff, that's nice, but they really need to just rotate around the map as a team and just find some fights and kill the enemy. Like, they just need to find fights. That's really it. Being aggressive and team fighting is the way to go. I don't think you can just sit here and macro and clear waves and push things back and go to the objective. I don't think that's going to work out here. And I think that's actually evident of what we're looking at the minimap right now. I want to say Exodia stack started this map saying, we're going to macro. We'll have the Deathwing up against the Murky. It won't be a problem. Sylvanas can manage things. Cho'Gall Morales do something in bottom. That's just not working out. This draft is not working out for Exodia stack. And unfortunately... the way that they come back into this is to abandon that style, let Deathwing kind of be the macro clearer, and let this core 3-4 in bottom lane together work out and find some kills. They need Dino. Like, they can't not have Dino around. They need the Sylvanas damage. They need her mobility. Octograb for Murky, though, coming through the Starfall, the X-Strike. Doesn't work out. Cho'Gall is going to absolutely... oh, no, that medevac. No, 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 not like this, not like this, no. No, no, no. Deathwing Bellowing Roar is going to be late. He's going to try and trade into Tychus, but Tychus gets a little heal from Tyrande at the last second. Bad Benny does go down. That right there is what we call a...
Finland!
I just, yeah, it's the 1-2 punch between ETC Slide and Tyrande Lunar Flare and then Tychus Sustained Damage. I mean, just, I know they banned out the Grey Mane, but the Tychus the Tychus pickup was absolutely OP. Tychus pick was OP. Like, 213 stacks. Ooh! We got an early lever!